I love metadata. It is the glue that holds a workflow together. Whether you're cutting a sizzle reel, logging game day footage, or organizing clips for review, metadata is the key to speed. Today, we're going to cover what the heck metadata is, what kinds there are, how we can get it, and how we can actually use it in a workflow. With this workflow, you don't need extra seats, you don't need logins, you don't even need training. Everything I'm going to show you today is based on a real-life workflow that a real-life professional sports team and MASV client uses to get game day footage ingested and in the hands of editors. I'm Connor, this is MASV, and today we're going to be collecting media and metadata from photographers, videographers, and even from fans in the stands of the game. Let's go. Here is how this workflow is going to go. We're going to use MASV portals and custom forms to gather and sort photo, video, and user-generated content. MASV is going to deliver that footage to Iconik with all of our custom metadata. From there, anyone on the team can access, review, or edit that content into a game day highlights reel. So what is metadata? Well, let's start with the basics. There are really two types of metadata: embedded or technical metadata, and this is what your camera captures automatically. Things like resolution, codec, lens, aperture, shutter speed, frame rate, all those kinds of technical things. There's custom or contextual metadata. This is everything else, manually added by the user, in our case, right at the time of upload. These fields are totally customizable and are relevant to our workflow. This custom metadata is what makes content searchable, but the key is to capture it as close to the moment of upload as possible. And what's the best way to do that? MASV portals and custom forms. We're going to create 3 different portals, one each for our photographers, videographers, and our fans. Let's start with the photographers first. I'm going to create a new portal in MASV. We'll give it a name like Game Day Photography. We'll add recipients and upload our logo and background to keep it on brand. Now, the important part is our custom metadata form. We're going to have a few fields in our form. We're going to have email, a drop-down menu with options like pre-game, game, and post-game. We'll have a text field for our photographer name, and we'll add a radial button for staff/freelancer. We're going to leave the default delivery format as email. I'm also setting all of these fields to be required. And what that means is anyone using this portal has to fill these out before they're allowed to submit files. If something isn't filled out, the transfer won't go through. Massive quick tip, you can enable SSO, MFA, or even just passwords for portals. That way only users that you approve can transfer files. All done? Great. Let's duplicate that portal quickly and customize it for our video team. Same exact idea, but let's add a camera model as a required field. Now for the fun one, the fans. We're going to create a portal just for UGC, or user-generated content. The idea here is to have a QR code that fans can scan at the venue, which will then bring them to our MASV portal. And we're also going to add a legal checkbox with a terms of service. This makes sure we've got consent and clarity on rights usage. While we're in the rules section, we're also going to add a limitation on the file size. Something like 4 gigabytes is more than enough for photos and videos in this case. Another massive quick tip, you can also limit the file type that can come through a portal if you want to have a bit tighter control. For our custom metadata form, we're going to grab name and email, section and seat number, their favorite player, a fan caption, and we'll also provide a drop-down menu with options like pre-game, game, and post-game. And just like that, we've got searchable metadata at the moment the content is uploaded. Now we're going to integrate Iconik and also add some custom paths. Now we want to make sure all this content is sent to Iconik, our media asset management system. It's super simple to connect, and I'm going to show you how. In MASV, head on over to integrations. Find and select Iconik. Head to your Iconik admin panel. Grab your application ID, token, and storage ID. Then paste those into MASV and hit connect. Now that the integration is live, we can go back to each portal and enable Iconik under the Integrations tab. While we're there, we're also going to add a custom path for each portal. So photographers files will go to a folder called Photo, our video teams files will go to a folder called Video, and our fans files will go to a folder called UGC. Now, every upload lands exactly where it should with all the right metadata attached. Cut to game day, the footage is flying in. If we open up Iconik, we can see all of our folders and they're fully populated with media. We can access, review, and even start using those assets for editing. We can even do that directly inside Adobe Premiere. Inside Adobe Premiere, open the Iconik panel and log in. Use the search bar to filter by keywords like pregame and see all the pregame footage your team has gathered. Just drag and drop that media right into your timeline. So just to recap, you've got stills from the team photographer, cinematic slow-mo from the video crew, and raw reactions from the fans. All of it is easy to find, searchable, and ready to cut for after the buzzer. And this isn't just for one game, this is for every game. Photographers, video crews, and fans can all submit hundreds of assets at multiple games every week from arenas around the country. Now, spoiler alert, Iconik does have the ability to upload assets, and that's awesome when it's just you uploading one file at a time from inside the platform. But if you're working with external collaborators, handling massive files, or you need to automate routing and metadata capture, MASV is the tool that's going to take that workflow further. With this workflow, you don't need extra seats, you don't need logins, you don't even need training. You just send a MASV portal link and your contributors will upload their content, fill out your metadata form, and MASV takes care of the rest, delivering those files right into the correct folder in Iconik, fully tagged and ready to edit. This massive and Iconik workflow turns game day chaos into a legitimate season-long content pipeline. And the best part, you can sign up for MASV for free today and test this entire workflow for yourself with real-world files. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.